Hi, I'm conducting interview simulations today to show you what separates successful candidates from those who get rejected. We'll go through 4 common interview questions. For each one, you'll see the wrong answer most students give, my feedback, and then the right answer using PrepWind frameworks. Question 3, complete. You now know how to handle behavioral questions with the STAR method. We've covered your introduction, your projects, your teamwork skills. Now comes the final question. The one most students think is optional. It's not. Final question. We're near the end of our time. Do you have any questions for us?
Um, no, I think you covered everything. I'm good. Yeah, I have a few questions. What's the salary for this role? When will I hear back about the result? And what does your company do exactly?
Both of those answers just ended your interview on a terrible note. Answer 1. No questions, I'm good. This tells me you're not curious, you're not engaged, you didn't research us. You just want any job, not this job. 30% of candidates say this. 90% of them get rejected. Answer 2. The salary and timeline questions. Here's the problem. Those questions are about you, not about us or the work. What's the salary? Translation. I only care about money. When will I hear back? Translation. I want this over with. What does your company do? Translation. I didn't even visit your website. These questions kill your chances. Here's what this question really asks. Did you research us? Are you genuinely interested in this opportunity? Can you ask intelligent questions? This isn't optional. This is your final chance to show interest, curiosity, and preparation. Let me teach you how to ask questions that impress, not disappoint. Here's the framework for asking great questions. Category 1. Questions about the work. These show you're thinking about the actual job, not just the title. Examples. What does success look like in this role in the first 90 days? What's the biggest challenge your team is facing right now? How does this role contribute to the company's larger goals? These show you're thinking about impact and contribution. Category 2. Questions about growth. These show you're planning to stay and develop, not just collect a paycheck. Examples. What learning opportunities are available for someone in this role? How do junior engineers typically grow into senior positions here? What mentorship structures exist for new team members? These show you're committed to long-term growth. Category 3. Questions about recent news or specific work. These prove you did your homework, you researched us. Examples. I read about your recent AI feature launch. What was the biggest technical challenge your team faced? I saw your engineering blog post about scaling to 10x traffic. How did that project impact your infrastructure decisions? These show genuine interest, research, curiosity. Ask 2 to 3 questions. Mix categories. Show you care. Now let me ask you again. Do you have any questions for us?
Yes, I have a few questions. Question 1 about the work. First, what does success look like for someone in this role in the first 6 months? I want to understand what outcomes you'd be looking for. Question 2, research based. Second, I read about your recent migration to microservices architecture on your engineering blog. What was the biggest technical challenge your team faced during that transition, and how did you address it? Question 3 about growth. And finally, I noticed your team works on some cutting edge distributed systems. What opportunities would I have to learn from senior engineers? Is there a mentorship structure in place? Those are my main questions for now.
Perfect. Those are excellent questions. Notice what you just did? Question 1 showed you're focused on outcomes and success metrics. You're not just looking for tasks, you want to deliver results. Question 2 proved you researched us. You mentioned our engineering blog specifically. You read about our microservices migration. That tells me you're genuinely interested in our work, not just any job. Question 3 showed long-term thinking. You asked about learning and mentorship. You're planning to grow here, not just pass through. And notice what you didn't ask? Salary, timeline, basic company info. Those questions show maturity, curiosity, preparation. I'm now more excited about you as a candidate than I was 60 seconds ago. That's the power of great questions. This question isn't optional. It's your final impression. Make it count. Question 4. Done right. We've covered all 4 critical interview questions. Question 1. How to introduce yourself with the 60-second Who, What, Why formula. Question 2. How to present your projects using problem-solution-impact structure. Question 3. How to handle behavioral questions with the STAR method. Question 4. How to ask smart questions that show genuine interest. These 4 frameworks transform how you interview, from rambling and generic to structured and memorable. But watching isn't enough. You need to practice these frameworks with your content. That's exactly what we do at PrepWind.